You are with David House of Saving Health Ministries, and on our broadcast today, we're going to be delving into the prophecy regarding Joe Biden being arrested. This is going to take place very soon. Some of you may recall a few weeks back, a former aide of Governor of New York was indicted and arrested on charges due to working as an agent for the CCP, which is the Chinese Communist Party, as you see on the articles on the screen. And then just last week, the mayor of New York, Eric Adams, was indicted. Notice this article from The Guardian. It says, Eric Adams requests hearing on alleged secrecy violations in bribery case. So we have government officials accepting bribes or finances from foreign nations is what is being tried here in court. And when we consider prophecy, brothers and sisters, God allows events to transpire likened unto the rain, especially when you talk about prophecy. Let me explain. Rain falls, and it falls in the form of a shower, but at the beginning, it starts to sprinkle. And the shower is the fact that Biden will be arrested, but the sprinkles have already begun to happen. The sprinkles that we are seeing through the former aide for the governor, who was working as an agent for China, as well as Eric Adams now being indicted on bribery charges, it's showing that things are moving forward where we're seeing a connection between the left and the CCP, or the Chinese Communist Party. And this is something we talked about much in 2020, where we were showing the connection between the left and the CCP and how many politicians are compromised. And I don't think it's only politicians on the left, very likely as well on the right, but to a great degree, we're seeing this on the Democratic side. Now, as we continue, some of you may have seen the sermon where we discussed Joe Biden being arrested. Now, this sermon is actually from 2021. Today is October 2nd, 2024. And God's word cannot lie. And the Lord revealed through a dream to a Seventh-day Adventist young man in Uganda the truth concerning Biden being arrested, and that being the trigger for other events, even martial law taking place shortly after Biden being arrested. And this is very important because if martial law is declared, you will have to remain in your home and you will not be able to go out. Therefore, you need to have survival goods in your home because you will not be able to leave your home under martial law. So this is very, very important that we understand these prophecies that God is giving in the form of rain through prophetic visions of the night and dreams. So important to understand this prophecy. And even now you have former government officials and others calling for Joe Biden to be court-martialed. Notice here this video.
I said on this program a while back, after Biden and Harris's horrific withdrawal from Afghanistan, I said that President Biden should have been court-martialed for that, for pulling the US forces out of Afghanistan, abandoning a US ally. And I think he should be court-martialed for what he's doing with Iran now as well, because he's been encouraging Iran, he's been funding Iran, he's been in many ways helping Iran to attack Israel.
We do know that the Biden family has been linked with many foreign countries, especially with Hunter Biden, while Joe Biden was vice president to Obama. And so this is something to pay attention to because I believe this event will be a trigger for other events that will end up allowing Kamala to then act as president. And we very well could see a climate Sunday this year in 2024. And so we do know that based on Bible prophecy, when women rule, judgment comes. Some of you have seen our other video about Kamala Harris being a leader in America, and that this will lead to judgment falling on America, where the seven thunders that we have been talking about, the dark day, the tsunami, the earthquake, the invasion by China and Russia, the asteroid that strikes near America, causing mass devastation, as well as the fall of communism and the statue of disobedience, where God makes an example out of someone like he did Lot's wife, who disobeyed the angel's message. Brothers and sisters, we are at the end of time, and the final movements will be rapid ones. The message of the third angel will soon swell into a loud cry. Let us do our part. Let us share these videos. Let us like, let us comment, and get the message to as many people as possible so that others can come into a saving relationship with Jesus Christ and embrace his 7-day Sabbath, which is Saturday, at a time where the government of America will enforce a Sunday law shutting everything down on Sundays. Will you stand with Jesus, or will you follow the New World Order as they enforce Sunday beginning in America, and then every other nation will follow in its train? Let us stand with Christ.